Hi, welcome back, my fourth graders. This is lesson 10.2. Understand hundreds. Last lesson was tenths, and today's lesson is what? Hundreds. So it has what? 100 as denominator, and any number is going to come to numerator. So our learning target today is write a fraction or a mixed number involving hundreds as a decimal. So how many pennies have a total value of $1? Draw a model. They are asking us how many pennies to have to make up $1. So we know 1 penny is equal to what? 1 cent. And how much is $1 as cents? Is going to be, not equal. What about $1? That's 100 cents we need, okay? So that means what? Okay, let's say 1 cent times 100. Okay, so 1 penny is what fraction of $1? Okay, so we know this is what? 1 penny is out of 100 pennies to make $1. Make sense? Write your answer in words and as a fraction. So word form is what? 1 hundredths. We have hundreds, right? Hundredths. Okay. Now, how is 1/10 related to 100th? Okay, now how do you think you can write 100 in a place value chart? We did yesterday, place value chart. Let's say this is ones, tens, and hundred, and thousands. Go ahead, okay? And this is decimal point, and we have what? Tens and hundreds and thousands. Okay. Now, how do you think you can write 100? Okay, 100. So this is gonna be 1 out of 100. So there is no tens, so make 0. There is no ones, but there is 1 in hundreds. Okay, and then you can say what? 1/10 related to 100. It's gonna be what? 10 times as much. All right, so this is what? Place value chart, and then you can say what? 1 under hundreds. All right, so I'm going to give you the place value chart today, okay? Please remind me if I don't give you guys, okay? So we have enough, so you guys can take a look at this decimal, okay? Think and grow. All right, so in a decimal, the second place to the right of the decimal point is the hundredths place. You can write hundredths as fractions or decimals. A fraction with a denominator of 10 or 100 is called a decimal fraction, because in decimal, it must have 10 or hundreds or thousands or 10,000s. So it has to be tens, okay? So the multiples of tens, so they are called what? Decimal fraction. So now example, write 75 over 100 as a decimal. In other words, 75 hundredths. Okay? Before we move on, let's take a look at this. 100th, 100th, or 0.01. Okay? Because there is nothing in tens place, right? And there is nothing in ones place. All right? So that's how you write in place value chart. Okay? All right, now let's move on for the example. Shade a model of what? 75 over 100. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to shade these 7 tens and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Okay? So in tens place, what we have 7 tens, right? We have 7 tens and 5 hundredths. So this is gonna be what? There is nothing in ones place, but then tens and hundreds. Yes, so it's gonna be 0.75. All right. So let's practice another example. Oh, here. 75 over 100 and 0.75 are both read as what? 75 hundredths. Oh, okay. So we've been practicing this one from tens place. Okay, so something tens. So like 4 over, let's say 4 over 10 is what? 4 tenths. Okay, so here 75 hundredths, 75 hundredths. Okay, so now example, write 1 and 25 hundredths as a decimal. Okay, shade the model, use a place value chart. Okay, now look at this. We have one whole for this one whole number and then 25 out of 100. So we are going to shade 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 25. So that means what? We have one whole and then 25 hundredths. Okay, so we have 1, and in tens place 2, and in hundreds place 5. So 1.25. Okay, all right. Let's move on. I'm going to give you the shortcut. Okay, so for example, let's say 3 over 10 is what? In decimal, 0.3, right? Okay, we know that. And then what about 6 over 10 is in decimal, 0.6. What about, we just did it, 75 hundredths is what? 0.75, right? This is a shortcut. Count the zeros in the denominator, okay? And then move that amount, okay, number of zeros amount to the, okay, like this, to the left side, and then put the decimal point and put 0. Okay, so it's gonna be 0.3. And then how many 0 here? 1 0. So we are going to put decimal point and 0.6. How many zeros are here? 2 zeros. So you need to count 2 zeros and then put the decimal point and put the 0. That easy, right? So here 1, 2, decimal point 0. So the answer is what? 0.45. Okay, you're gonna learn more to understand why this we need to go, because this is by what? Place value. This is tenths and this is hundredths. Okay, we have hundredths. Okay, that means, all right, now here we have 1 and what? 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2. So it's gonna be what? 91.90. Okay, all right, so I want you to pause the video and then do it yourself. Okay, shade a model to represent the fraction or mixed number, then write the fraction or mixed number as a decimal. All right, so here 98. You remember this square represents 100, right? That means what? If we cover 9 of them, that's gonna be what? 90. And if we miss only 2 and then count, shade everything else, it's gonna be 8. So 98. Okay, is this here? Okay, all right, and write as a decimal, which is what? 1 2 1 2 0.98, sorry. And then here 1 2 1 2, and then we have whole number. That means what? 1.35. Okay, so one whole, we are going to shade an entire whole block in here, and then 34. I'm going to shade 3 of them, and then 4. 1 2 3 4. That's it. Write the fraction or mixed number as a decimal. Okay, so 1 2 0.42. 1 2. So in here, empty, you have to put what? Zeros. Okay, so 0.07. 1 2 4.456. Okay, and 1 2. Okay, so 23 and 09. Okay, this one, don't get confused guys, number 8, because you need to move what? 1 2 zeros, 1 2 zeros, and the empty space you have to add 0. Okay, and we have whole number as what? 23. All right, write the number as a fraction or mixed number and as a decimal. Okay, 61 hundredths. 61 hundredths, which means what? 1 2 1 2 0.61. 12 and 83 hundredths. Okay, 83 hundredths, which is what? 1 2 12.83. Number 11, a shelter finds homes for 100 dogs. 5 of the dogs are Doberman Pinschers. And what portion of the dogs are Doberman Pinschers? Write your answer as a decimal. So there are 100 dogs in total. So that's gonna be the denominator. And 5 of them are the Doberman. Okay, so that means what? 1, 2, and empty spaces you have to put zeros. That's it. Okay, number 12. An athlete runs 3 and 50 over 100 lengths of a football field. Now write this number as a decimal. 1 2 1 2 3.50. That easy, right? Okay, now which number cards show 3 hundredths? Okay, 3 hundredths. 3 hundredths. This is same as what? 1 2 0.03. Okay, so let's find out here and there. Okay, let's move on. Example, you use 51 toothpicks to make a bridge. What portion of the container of toothpicks do you use to make the bridge? Write your answer as a decimal. Okay, this is a question, and in this container it has what? 100 toothpicks, right? But then they use what? 51 out of 100. In decimal, 1 2 0.51. Okay, so 51. So they use what? Okay, 0.51. Okay, but they were asking us to draw a model to represent the container of toothpicks. Shade the same number of parts as the number of toothpicks you used to make the bridge. Write the decimal shown by the model. Okay, so now here, 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 tenths and 1. Okay, so that's what? Okay, 0.51. Okay, now 14. A book fair has 100 books. 60 of the books are chapter books. What portion of the books in the book fair are chapter books? Write your answer as a decimal. Okay, so there are 60 books. Of the books are what? Chapter books out of what? 100. Now 1 2 0.60. That's it. Okay. Number 15. The model represents the numbers of a marching band. What portion of the marching band plays a brass instrument, woodwind instrument, and percussion instrument? Write your answers as decimals. So now brass, represents, this long represents what? 1 10. 10, 20. Oh, I found this new skill. Okay. 30, right? And then 40, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 47 over what? 100. That means what? 0.47. Okay, now we woodwind. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Hold on, what did I sorry, 3 tenths plus 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so that's what? 36. So over 100 is equal to what? 1 2 0.36. All right, percussion. 1, okay, 10 plus 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it's gonna be what? 17 over 100, which is what? 0.17, because we can move 2 times, okay, upward. All right, dig deeper. What portion of Earth's surface is not covered by water? Write your answer as a decimal. About 71 hundredths of Earth's surface is covered by water. All right, so what portion is not covered by water? Simply, you can take away, right, 100. If the entire world, the Earth is 100 over 100, you are going to take away what? 71, okay, over 100, which is what? 29 over 100. So that's, we supposed to write in decimal, so 29 over 100 is equal to what? 1212, 0.29. Okay, that's it. All right, so today's lesson is simpler than previous lesson, I guess, because you got the concept of tens, okay, and hundredths now. So your homework will be 455 and 6, and I will see you soon. Please don't forget to put the star mark, okay, if you didn't understand or if you need more instruction, I will help you, okay? So see you soon. Bye.